previous program that aired last week, we had a wonderful woman on who's really struggling. Her name's Victoria. And we're going to go, we have her back on again, and we're going to go right to her call. She explained to us that she is engaged to an alcoholic and who's drinking. And she also explained that her mother was an alcoholic, and she did all sorts of things to try to earn her mother's love. It was never enough. And so now when this alcoholic rejects her, and he does so by drinking again and other things, she wants to win him back the way she was trying to win her mother back. And so, Victoria, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Well, we're glad that you are. Now, Mylan, Sherry, did you want to continue, or I could? I mean, whatever you want to do. But
well, Mylan, you were thinking of a great point. I thought that. Why don't you share?
Well, Victoria, I'm sorry about how difficult and conflicted this is for you, but I just also wanted to say that it's more than just stopping the alcohol. It is learning to relate on an emotional, relational level, that even if you get your fiance to stop, and that is a requirement to marriage, I would say no, the requirement has to be more than just stopping, that we go to couples premarital counseling that teaches us how to relate on an emotional basis, where we take the deep things that are distressing to our souls, the places of discomfort inside, and we learn to have words for those that we can then not only say to ourselves and to the Lord in prayer, but we can bring into relationship, so that we have somebody that can give and receive comfort with me, which the Bible says to do in 2 Corinthians chapter 1. So I would say that that is a higher goal for what you want to require of your fiance. He may be a wonderful guy, and he may be a keeper worth keeping with this set of requirements on it. It may be a way that the two of you can manage relationship. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Every time I try to tell him how it affects me, and he tells me I'm overreacting and
Sure.
I'm nagging and all of that stuff, and I tell him I don't do those things because out of respect for you and out of respect for our relationship, and that's not my heart desire. I don't want to go drinking or anything. I don't want to do that.
yeah.
But you see, your emotions, Victoria, your emotions, your resistance that you're feeling and you bring into relationship with him, what does he call it? You overreact, you see. He's already labeling you as an overreactor. So that means he won't lean into your emotions. He won't ask you about them. And so you're going to have to do the same thing with him that you did with your mom. I have to modify my emotions to please you. And so you're setting up a perpetual pleaser machine here.
Have you ever been to an Al-Anon meeting?
Ooh, good question.
No.
Okay. You have to go to Al-Anon. I demand it. You had an alcoholic mother. You're dating an alcoholic for 6 months. You're engaged. You must find an Al-Anon meeting. Please, I beg you. And if you could get to a New Life weekend, change your life. No question about it. You would find so much support and direction. And we'll tell you more about that off the air. If you want information on that, it's 1-800-NEW-LIFE. We'll be back after this.